Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Happy New Year. I'm back chattering on Route 62. There's just something about this ride that it's so long. Route 62 is so long and like goes all the way down to New Jersey, seriously. And I mean, I don't drive that far, but I probably go a good 14 miles each way, 28 miles a day back and forth on it, giving my daughter a ride to work. Yeah. So do some thinking and chatting to you guys. So yeah, so I'm turning my phone the sideways, so we'll see how this comes on. And yeah, hey, listen, I haven't been on because I've been spending so much time on my other channel, which I'm thrilled to say. I just love that little channel. Nonie reads to me. I read to little kids, little stories. It's such an adorable little channel. Check it out sometime. Nonie reads me. You know, I'll put the link on the bottom of this today. You can check it out. Just see what you think. That channel's my heart, you know. I love that. I love that channel. And I've been putting my time in on that thing. And, you know, I don't know. Those little kids just get such a kick out of it. It makes me feel so good about doing it. Yeah. So anyway, all right, here's what that's what I got to talk about today. Okay. The last time I think I did anything snarky, which, you know, it's not really in my nature to be snarky, but when I really feel passionate about something, it's not hard to do. Listen to this, okay? Last time I talked about LaBrant, you know, look, I'm the opposite of the LaBrant people, you know, black hair, you know, straight black hair, regular body, that's spelt, you know, I'm not all. So yeah, when I was growing up in high school, I was always jealous of those blonde-haired girls, and yeah, but whatever. But anyway, so I just feel like, you know, he kind of like sticks out, you know, he's not, and so does his wife. They're beautiful people, whatever. Hey, we all are, right? That's right. But here's what I want to say. That was pretty. The last time that I was on talking about him was when he did that, which rotten. She has cancer. She was diagnosed with cancer. Standing there with little Posey. Oh my God, I was like, I almost puked. I'm thinking, oh geez, oh my God, why would he make a video about his baby, you know? And then it turns out, you know how it turned out, right? That was just horrible for clicks. That was the meanest. That's when I really understood what clickbait was, you know? Anyway, these black bottom teeth bother me all the time. Okay. So you're gonna push them back a little bit. Take care of your teeth, people. Okay, so anyway, so this morning I like to watch YouTube videos when I'm getting ready in the morning. I have my own room and I have a vanity and I have my clothes and everything in there. That way I don't disturb my husband because he works middle shift and he's tired. He sleeps until like 9 or 10. So I go into my own room and then we sleep in the same room, but I have my own space. Yeah, that's where I make my videos and do my Nonie Reads to Me channel that I want you to check out for sure. And a lot of you already do, and you know, I just think you really like it. And if you do like it, you know, tell your friends. Okay, so you know that whole thing goes. So anyway, so I put on, you know, Josh, I forget his last name, the Dad Podcast. You know, I might feel about him sometimes. I really like him, and other times I'm like, what? You know, so, but anyhow, so I always collect. He had a premiering video this morning. So I came on and I checked it out. Well, let me tell you something. I am so glad I watched it because I would not have been seeking out a new video by, what's his name? LaBrant. What's his name? Cole. I would not have been like seeking that out. I didn't know he had one. I'm not a subscriber and I don't have a notification for them because I'm very selfish with my subs. I don't give subscriptions and likes and stuff unless it's true because, you know, I don't just like a video. I don't even view a video if I hate it or if I don't like the people, if I don't like what they're talking about. That's just me. That's it. You know, it's just what I do. So anyway, he's on here today. I'm sure you saw what this kid did. This poor kid. He's on here today, standing in front of an Apple store, pretending like he's homeless with like $100 pants on. Like, no, actually Josh even said $80 sweats, $100 shoes, whatever. I don't know much about boys' shoes. I have all girls' shoes and that. But, I mean, he, you know, outside of making his face a little dirty and putting a little beanie hat on his head, and which that hat probably costs $25 for this. And he has a sign that says, please help. Anything would help. Thank you, American. And he's standing out there and he's saying, anybody that gives me money I'm going to give them back. I don't know if I thought he said 10 times what they give me. But then in the end, he was saying, 5 minutes ago, I was giving back 100 times what people was giving me, which I missed that. I didn't hear that part, so whatever. But still, if you give the guy $5, he's giving you $50, right? So, okay, these roads, I'll tell you this. Oh, anyhow, so he's, he was getting a few, mostly it was people saying no, he just kept walking, and honestly, I do give money to people, but I give like some change or like a $1 or $2 or something. I'm not busting out like with $20 bills and stuff. I mean, my kids would be lucky if I give them $20, but on a whim, yeah. But anyhow, I give my money to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which I talk about all the time on my other channel. I always appreciate anybody that helps them out because that's, that place is really amazing. But that, and then I give money to my church. So what? So big deal, says everybody else. So anyhow, this kid is doing this. All of a sudden, people start giving money. And then he's giving, like, this little girl, like, honestly, she was probably about 24, 25 years old. My daughters are in their, I have three daughters. One of them is 40, and the other two are in their late 20s. Trust me, I could just see my one daughter especially. She's not giving $10 to anybody. She's not going to stop during Christmas week and peel off a 10 to anyone. That's just, I mean, I'm not saying she wouldn't give $1 or $2 or something. She's going to be like, here's a 10. So this girl's like, I only have $8, but you can have it. I just don't believe it. Because I know these kids this age. And I'm not saying there aren't kids that would give, because there is. But there's also, the majority, Think about it. Anyhow, so he turns around and says to her, gives her $80 back. And she's like, oh my God, thank you so much. Oh my God. Like she didn't even say like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Or, Then the next thing you know, you see all these other people. It was so staged. It was so staged. It was hysterical. So all these other kids are coming up, boys and girls, and they're all like, here's a $5, man. Hey, here's $6, man. Here's a 20. And he's giving this money back, and nobody's even saying like, why are you doing this? I thought you were homeless or whatever. Like if I gave someone that I truly thought was homeless, like $10, and he said, I have something for you. And then $100, I would be like, what's up? What do you, I thought you were here because you're homeless. What's going on? Why are you giving me $100? Like no one gives me $100. No one gives me $10, So I'm thinking, how weird. And we're good on gas. How weird, the way that was. And then the next thing you know, people are donating money and putting money in his little cup, and then they're standing around. When you donate money like that, you just flip it in their cup and say, yeah, you're welcome. And you keep walking. I mean, that's what I do. And so then they're standing around, and they're going like, oh my God, thank you so much. Oh, but nobody even said like, oh, are you Cole LaBrant? And so, like they didn't recognize him. I'm old and I recognize him. I'm 62 years old and I know who he is. And I'm not like a big famous YouTuber and I know everybody like that. I just know who he is. And and I don't know anything and I know who he is. That's what's so funny about it. So this goes on and on and on. And I'm thinking, how pathetic is this? Josh said this and he was right. He goes, if he really wants to help somebody, just like that cancer video, he did give some families $10,000 each, and I thought that was, I thought it was wonderful because I'm sure that he really, took some pressure off those people, and I thought that was great. But if he really wanted to, do this experiment, why didn't he take that times 10 and give it to a real homeless shelter where they could buy blankets, food, hot drinks, hats, gloves, boots, stuff like that, It's wacky. I don't know. It was really strange, but just like everything else he does, it was so fake. It was so fake and so staged. Just like I watched this video last week. I'll tell you what, I'm pissed that I lost 10 minutes of my life watching this thing. Okay, this kid is standing in a parking lot, and not standing in a parking lot, he's parked in a parking lot. He's sitting in his car, and this girl walks past with a cart. I forget his name, Flom, maybe was his last Flom. I don't know, but I think his last name is Flom. But anyway, so she puts her groceries in, and then she like just pushes the cart, and it smashes into the side of his car, and then she goes to get in her car, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing? You just hit my car with that car, and I need your insurance," and blah blah blah. And she's like, "Stay away from me," and let me out of here. And he kept blocking her. He wouldn't let her leave, and he was trying to say, "You got to do the right thing, and you got to, you just damaged my vehicle." And she's like, "No, I didn't." And I'm watching it like, oh my God, I can't believe she did that. My daughter was like, "Mom, that is not real. Seriously, how long would you have stayed there with some kid blocking your car with a grocery cart, and you wanted to get away? You would have just drove away, right?" And I sat and watched it all that time. I was so mad I wasted all that time. I'll never get those minutes back, But it was so fake. And then I just started reading like comments, and everybody that, the younger people were all like, what a fake video, blah, blah. And I thought, geez, I'm such a sucker, So that's why today, although that one she was diagnosed with cancer, that was mean. That was clickbait. Now I know what clickbait means. I mean, I heard the word a million times. I didn't really know like the true, like I never like thought, well, I'm going to see what's clickbait. That, now I understand what that means, because that was rotten. It really was, because I got like a lump in my throat when I seen it. I'm thinking, oh my God, I don't even know if I'd want that on. I'd have to step up. If that was my grandchild, I'd have to say, honey, I don't know if you should be putting that on YouTube, And, and so there's me sucker again with this grocery cart thing, but anyhow, that was that. But then that's what this thing with today with this, what's his name, LaBrant. Why do I keep forgetting his first name? Cole. Why do I keep, I thought it was so staged. You could just tell it was staged, the way that they're like, the kids were like lining up to like give him $5. And then they were giving like, they weren't throwing a couple quarters in his cup. They were like, here's a 10, man. Here's a 15, man. And I'm like, kids that age aren't like going to be. I just don't believe it. Unless they're different out there in California, but up here in Pennsylvania, I just don't see these 22-year-olds throwing a 10 or a 20 in a cup. I don't, I just what I think. And that's just how it is around here, I guess. I don't know. I know. I apologize if I hurt anybody's feelings by saying that, but I just didn't. It was like I said, it was so staged. It was so hilarious. So I'm going to watch it later. Because I want my husband to see it. I'm going to watch it after a while and show him the whole entire video, even though I hate to give a view, but I just got to see it again, because I don't know how much of it Josh showed, but it was just too hysterical. But anyway, so that's what I'm on here talking about today. I just want to say that Cole LaBrant, he never quits. I got over that cancer thing, and now this. If he really wants to be like a philanthropist, he can easily do that by donating money or start a foundation. Start the Cole LaBrant, Gives Money Foundation, and do something like that instead of like. And it wasn't even like a good social study. He didn't even carry that the right way. It was crazy weird. So I don't know if you want to check that out. But thanks for watching my video. And hey, I'm gonna put the link down there for my other little kids channel. It's not on YouTube Kids. I have it on regular YouTube because YouTube Kids doesn't let you go on to another video, because I have a whole bunch of them on there. So I like them to go be able, like a mom could say, put their kid in front of the TV. If we're, listen, admit it. Mothers have things to do. Sometimes you got to clean the bathroom. You got to, clean the kitchen floor. You have to do laundry. Maybe you want to dye your hair. Sometimes you got to busy your kid up for a half hour or something. There's no shame in that. So what? It's better that they're in front of the television and not like out running the streets or something at 4 years old. So, don't feel bad about that. But I'll put that link down there for you to check out. And thanks for watching this. And, hit like, subscribe, and share it to your friends. My slowly growing channel. I have got like 2 new subscribers in the last 4 months. But so what? I still enjoy doing this. But okay. I love you guys. Thanks for listening to my Route 62 chatter. I always think of something to talk about when I'm driving. But I'm home now. So I'll talk to you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.